Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hi guys. Um, I know normally we would be live over on Real Talk Bougie at this time, but I'm a little behind schedule, but it just felt like what I wanted to do today. Because what we're gonna do over on Real Talk Bougie is reaction to the videos that dropped yesterday. And I just wasn't ready to do that yet. So welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me drop a notification because let me just drop a notification over on Real Talk real quick. So just bear with me for just a second, y'all. I will be right with you guys. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. You know all of the things. Subscribe, set your notifications. If you're just dropping through, these chats are subscriber only, and I haven't set that yet. So let me handle that business because sis is a little bit discombobulated at the moment. Hold on just a second. Here we go. Here we go. I see a lot of people coming in. Welcome everybody. I wanted to get into this because sometimes it just doesn't feel like the space and opportunity because we do so much of Ernest and Company, even though this story most definitely has kind of a little bit of crossover. If you're kind of like, oh, really? Does it? It does because so Peterson went over to Young Jock show and we're gonna listen to it because sis is in some trouble. She just got fired. She's basically not able to finish out her term as a probate court judge. So she was taken off of the bench. The interesting thing is, again, alleged victim at the nightclub, attempted to tell her story yet again, which was kind of funny. That so she gets into her story, but again, they bring back Madison, and we know the connection with Nesto and Madison is Sonia. But then the other interesting thing is that Short Hughley, Erica Hughley's ex-husband works with Young Jock. So I'm like, you know what? It's just damn. Okay. So let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. I still haven't sent out my notification yet, but yeah, let's get into this story right here. And then also, there is a video that's circulating around. There was a situation that happened in my town, in Charlotte, really about like 3 months ago. There was a guy who was arrested. And in the process of his arrest, there was a police officer who thought that he was going to skim some money off of this guy's items that were confiscated. So he had some he had some money banded in his chest pocket, and he said it was bill money. And at the end of the day, no matter what it was, the police officer did not have a right to help himself to it. So needless to say, the police officer was arrested for embezzlement. And I think there was another offense that he was also taken in for, as well as he immediately resigned his position. So that was interesting too. So let's get into it. This interview right here. This is Erica Hughley's ex-husband. Now, he did just get married, but he was married to Erica King, um, Erica Hughley Rothschild, all of the things. Shorty. So yes, let's get into it. You guys are familiar with this story. We've seen Judge Christina telling her story all over the place. I don't know if she's trying to get herself a judge show. She's trying to get something popping, but um I don't know. I don't know why. And her lawyer seems to be okay with her doing this press tour. I don't really understand, but let's get into it, guys. Right there in the pink, that is Erica Hughley, aka Ernest Williams' co-defendant. Okay.
Peterson. All right, y'all know what it is. It's up, and we got to get right into it. Your favorite cousin checking in, Young Jock. What up, Miss Shanika? What up, Shouted? We are Young Jock in the Streets morning. Take over this morning, man. We got a special situation because we're talking about it. It's national news now, all over headlines. We're sitting here this morning with Judge Christina Peterson. I don't know if you've seen the situation, but it's been alleged that she attacked the Atlanta police officer and has been charged with it. Also, she'll definitely be able to give her recount of what took place. Accompanying her is the victim in the situation as well, Alexandria Lowe. I guess I could say everyone in the situation is a victim at this point. But I want to get right into it. Good morning. How y'all doing?
Good morning. Very well.
All right, so we've been seeing it all over the news. You've been charged with, I would say, attacking a police officer. If you could, so we don't have to narrate it. You guys just want to tell us what actually took place this night?
All right. Would you like to start, Miss Love?
Yes. So about 2:58, I got a text message from a friend that he was at the food truck and come order some food. I then proceeded to step out of Red Martini, go to the food truck and order food. There was a lady on the right of me and a tall guy behind me. And as I told my friend what I wanted to eat, the lady proceeds to say to me that I cut the line. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm not trying to cut the line. I'm just trying to order my food. My friend is up here at the front of the line, and I'm about to get out the way. She's like, well, you bumped me also. So I apologized. I said, well, I don't believe I bumped you, but if I bumped you, I apologize for that. She proceeded to say, we've been here waiting. The guys behind me saying, yeah, we've been here waiting, calling me out my name, BITCHs. And that's when I turn around and I look at him because
I'm like thinking to myself, when the person who texted you said, come outside to order your food, why couldn't it just be, give me a hamburger all the way? Or where is your friend? Where's the friend who told you to come to the line to order? And why couldn't you just stand by the sign, figure out what you want, and text them your order? Like, at the end of the day, sometimes it's just not worth it dealing with certain people. Like people have had alcohol, it's late, people get hangry, all of these things. These days in 2024, playing with people outside is not a smart move. Also, we hear something we hadn't heard before where she says basically, homie tried to make it sound like he had something for her in the trunk of his car. That's another thing. That's another reason to not play with somebody. Like, I don't understand what's got everybody ready to like ready. You know what I'm saying?
I'm appalled. Like, are you serious right now? I ain't said nothing to you, and I'm being called out my name. So the girl, she's like, don't look at him. Don't talk to him. It's between me and you. And I'm like, actually, there's nothing going on between me and you because I just apologized. And at this point, I'm done talking to y'all. And I shut up. By this time, the lady, she keeps going on with the conversation with the guy. She's saying, oh, BITCHs think that they're pretty and they're going to continue to get pretty privileges. And the guy is agreeing with her, calling me calling me whores and BITCHs. And so I'm like, okay, at this point, I feel like my life is being threatened. So I do a whole 360 and turn around and face both of them. And I proceed to say, I just apologized to you. Why are you carrying on this conversation? I look at him. I said, and you as a grown man, why are you trying to provoke me as a woman, calling me out my name? And I ain't said 3 words to you. I ain't said nothing to you. So this is when it started getting more rowdy. Because at this point, she's going off and I'm like, y'all are crazy. I'm just telling them about themselves. He then steps in front of her as she take her shoes off, trying to come to me. I'm like, oh, this is what we're doing. And he jumps in front of her and he pushes me. It wasn't a light push. It was a tackle. Like I was being tackled. That's why
I mean, we didn't hear when she told this story on the steps of the porch when they had their first press conference. Did y'all hear this the first time? You know what I'm saying? Did we hear this extent to the food truck? Girl, pretty privilege is not having to stand online at the food truck. Pretty privilege is I'm at the food truck. What do you want? Or not even just, I don't even know if that's really on some pretty privilege, but that would have been some sort of a privilege. Like, hey, I'm already up here. What do you want? You know what I'm saying? Or let me get, what's your order? Whatever. Like having to trail behind into the line and then to the point where people are accusing you of cutting the line doesn't sound like any privileges were extended other than it's time to order. Um, Girl, exactly. Like, who's gonna stand there and argue with a man and a crazy woman? Like, for real? Like, how many food places will you pass on your way home? And let's go back to, don't you have some eggs and some bread at the house? You don't have some salad fixings? You don't have a bag of shrimp? I mean, I always have at least a bag of shrimp and some ground turkey. You don't have some ground turkey, some shrimp, a pack of bacon, just some toast and some jelly. Make a cup of coffee, make yourself some hot chocolate, like something to knock the edge off until you don't have some pearl milling box of pancakes. What? You don't have no food in the house? An apple and some peanut butter, some Rice Krispies. You don't have nothing? Young lady, where's the food at your house? What's going on? You got to have some food in that pantry. My God. Look at that lady over there to the side. She's like, my God, my goodness.
My elbows are scratched up. My thumb, I forgot my brace when I got out the shower because I was rushing. My thumb is messed up. I keep getting spasms through my wrist. I had a black eye.
You still got it. I'm sorry.
Kind
of. I'm sorry.
I kind of still have a black eye. Yeah. He proceeded to push me down. I get up. I start taking off my heels because my heels are wrapped around my ankles at this point. The man is literally standing in my face in the video. Standing in my face, yelling at me, end it, because that's in the car right now. In the trunk. Talking about killing me. So I proceed to walk to the left of him out his face, and he follows me. And that's when he threw a punch, and I jumped back, and I got in my stance. Like, my dad ain't taught me how to stand.
Okay, so let's fast forward it, because, you know, it's a lot of theater of the mind. You're trying to figure out.
Look at this guy. Look at Erica King's ex-husband. This guy looks, what in the world? What in the world? Is something wrong with the shape of his head? Why does he look like that? He got like old man face or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he got a very messed up jaw looking something going on.
Where did you come into this conflict? How did you come to this conversation?
I don't know Miss Love, and I didn't know her during this incident or before. I'm just standing out of line.
After just getting thrown off the bar, look at the lawyer. You see this right here? Look at her lawyer back here taking a picture. Okay, maybe he's doing a selfie. I'm assuming maybe he's taking a picture of her though, but what in the, I just got a decision from the Supreme Court basically stating that I'm off the bar, or well, not the Supreme Court, but the Judicial Oversight Committee. And I just got taken off my bench. Is it that you need to come and talk about this again? And you have active charges in Fulton County for a felony and misdemeanor. Why?
You know, a little process.
You say he looked like Chris Brown granddaddy?
That I didn't need at that time. But I come up, well, actually, I didn't hear any of whatever confrontation she is describing. I was just standing in line waiting on food. And it was a long line. It was taking quite some time. But I just saw a man rush past me punching on a woman. That's all I saw. And at that point, when I saw it, just automatically I went into, okay, let me try to, I just didn't see anybody helping or trying to stop it. So I just went into like, okay, let me try to stop. I mean, I can't do anything. I can't punch him. I can't hit him.
He's like obnoxiously tuned in. Who said that? He's leaning in to understand. Yes, Shay, he is totally He's totally like invested. Thank you. Girl, messy mess, right? No, she doesn't want to be quiet. Like, this is not the issue you want to stand up on. You know what I mean? Like, this is really not the one to pick, but I guess we're going to keep going with it, okay?
Let me try to see if I can pull him off, because it was like he was pursuing her. He was walking, she was walking backwards and he was walking forwards, punching her. So what I tried to do once they walked past me was pull on his shirt to pull him, like to try to slow his stride so she could get away. But after I don't know what happened in that mix, then a guy just took her, and I'm like, so this guy, I knew he wasn't trying to help her. Why do you have your hands on her? So I was like, I just seen the trauma she had just gone through in the attack. So I just walked up and tried to tell the man, whoever that man was, get your hands off of her. It wasn't an officer. It was a man. I don't know if he was security, because the Red Martini security has on red shirts. He had on black, like the dude who was attacking her. So I was like, get your hands off. I don't know who you are. Just get your hands off her. And he never let her go. So I'm just keep telling her, I'm trying to grab for her arm, get your hands off her. And then I guess it's the officer now, but my focus was on her at the time. But I guess he's trying to grab at my arm. And finally I say, stop touching me. And then I just get knocked out. That's what it was. And then after that, I get cuffs put on me. And then at that time, people tell the officer that's a judge. And once I get to the car, then the officer alleges that I punched him. So I was arrested at that time he said it was disorderly conduct. 7 to 8 hours later, when I was finally taken to the jail, I was told I'm arrested for felony obstruction and battery on an officer. Originally, when I was arrested, I was told I punched an officer in the head. Now it's alleged that I pushed him. So that's where we're at.
Now, how does this play out?
Wait till you hear Shorty's questions. He actually asked some good questions, because I was kind of like, okay. I'm not mad at these questions. Hey, Old Man Johnson's Farm. The ex-judge should have stayed silent so people could forget her shenanigans and go to see. You know what's going to happen? It's going to be like the judge in Michigan. Was it Judge Simpson? The guy who was like, nah, you went and did all these interviews and it turns out that you were nothing but a lie. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know this is what if I were her, I would separate myself just from the standpoint of, they already are telling this story all over the place. Why continue to associate yourself with this girl? She barely can articulate her story and make it make sense as to why she got into an argument with people and everybody is there to order food. Like, what actually happened? Where is the friend that summoned you outside to order food, and where were they in this melee? Okay. Why didn't someone come and just say, hey sis, come up to the front, I already ordered your food, like it's all good, like just stand over to the side? Where and who was that person? Like, why is it that we can't tell this story in 5 minutes? Okay. And then she continues to associate herself with these people. And it's like, ma'am, you want the courtesies and the privilege of being treated like a judge, but sis, you're not using your best judgment at this moment in terms of aligning yourself with a very questionable story. I don't doubt that it happened, but whatever Miss Ma'am did, and whatever happened with her and the gentleman, and as to why he felt like he needed to attack her in the way, that really is none of your business. It's none of your business. You did your part by trying to help her. You did that. Why does she still feel the need to continue to align herself as if it's a threesome? And then and I mean threesome as in obviously that they're like, you know what I'm saying? Like that they were all out together, because the more you continue to do these interviews with these people, the more that it's giving that you're a trio. okay, let me say it like that. A trio.
Because now, as I'm reading headlines and things like that, I'm saying former judge, you lose your job behind
Yes,
this.
I did. And it's not just, I didn't just lose my job behind this. I've lost my job over, it's been attacks gradually. It's not just been this. This was been a,
So if you wanted to come do an interview about your judgeship and the misdeeds of Douglas County, why did you bring along the young lady? Like, not to say she doesn't deserve to have her story out, but young Jock could have said, and we've got the victim coming next, and separated the two. Okay, the producer shouldn't have bundled this together. They could have saved that. They could have done that one day, and tomorrow, guys, we got Judge Christina. She's coming to tell her whole story, and it would have been, the victim still has not had opportunity to tell her whole damn story. Thank you so much, Shay. I appreciate that. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that. Let me drop some coins on you. Okay. Period. Thank you. Thank you.
it's been a systemic plot to get rid of. I don't know if you're familiar with Douglas County, Georgia.
I am. Okay, Douglas. What does Douglas County, Georgia have to do with the girl getting punched in the face? What does that have to do with the food truck? You see how they keep, like, I don't know that they're purposely doing this, but it's like conflating a couple of different things. And the lady who got beat up is not going to get justice if she continues to run around with bad for business Christina. She's just not. Christina got issues, and she got a felony brewing and a misdemeanor and a bad name because you are a judge and you came off looking really, really bad. So Miss Ma'am, who got beat up, needs to separate herself and find her own representation to get what she wants, because this is not cutting it. I don't know if she thinks because this lady was a judge, she's someone good to hang out with. The operative phrase here is was a judge. Okay, was. Okay.
Okay.
I live there. I've been on probation there. I did everything there.
Look at Erica Kang's ex-husband.
Been myself. I've worked with the kids in the community there, so I'm very familiar with Douglas County and the politics.
Now, I just gotta add this just to back up what you're saying.
Okay.
And you know, this has just been a transparent moment. You know, you and I spoke 2022
Okay.
about this, and we were having a conversation. We were doing an event,
Yes.
a give back event with the kids and whatnot. And in the midst of that event, you said, you know what? Somebody needs to highlight the way these officials are being attacked. These black officials are being attacked. You told me this in 2022.
I did.
Shody got that look in his eye like he's either recovering alcoholic or is an alcoholic. That he's got those eyes that look like alcohol.
And when I looked at you, I saw
alcoholic
everything
eyes.
from as great as that moment we were having. You looked deep into my eyes and you said, this is a very serious issue and someone needs to address it because it's being smoothed over and people are overlooking it. And so to see you here today with this type of situation, you know, my heart goes out to you because, you know, I watched the video. A lot of people have definitely had some negative things to say. No, you know, they weren't there. And you're getting a lot of backlash because some people, you know, when you get a title, people don't necessarily think that you're human.
Right.
You're only that title. And in that moment, you know, it was a confrontation, altercation. You got involved. You got knocked out. This young lady, she's got bruises all over. You got bruises. You actually have one of the witnesses here with you as well, the main witness who's been advocating for justice for this situation, who everyone seems to be overlooking. Because I'm not, it's like there's a witness, but you still got these charges.
Okay.
Because I did see the video.
Yeah.
I've been following the story. I actually saw you on another video. I guess when it was the lady was got it 20 days for
2 days.
2
That
days.
was the mispublication of that was the media. Okay.
It was on like, but my thing is, post you being arrested and the behavior that you displayed, Do you think that that's becoming of someone who's sitting on the bench and who's supposed to represent justice
Mm-hmm.
and not cause dismay?
Well, I would say this.
Is your action line up with someone who's supposed to represent justice and not dismay? Which, I mean, he got his question out and we get it, but it was like, okay, yes, sir. And not cause dismay.
At the beginning of the day and at the end, I'm a human being and I deserve justice just as you do. I believe we're misunderstanding and mischaracterizing what we're looking at here. My rights were violated. So you're talking about someone who fights for your rights, and I protect you. I protected you as a lawyer. I protected you as a prosecutor. I protected you as a judge. Where's the protection for me? Where's the protection for women? Where's the protection for Black women? So I'm saying when you're looking at the after effects, you're looking at, oh, she was using profanity, which is not becoming for sure. But let's address how I got unlawful force by an officer. I've never been punched out. I've never been hit, knocked down by an officer. I've never been lied on by an officer. So have you been lied on? Have your brothers been lied on? That gives you another type of feeling of inferiority.
Now it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much. Like, for people to, like, for her to be able to get the justice or the vindication that she's looking for, ma'am, you're rolling up way too many issues into one thing. Like, where it's one of those things, like, where do we start? You know what I'm saying? Like, not trying to be funny at all, but how do you like, what issue shall you have the people rally around for you more? Is it about you and your plight as a judge? Are we worried about Miss Love? Um, do we are we going after the man who touched on her, the couple at the food truck? Like, where, hello ma'am, you're giving the people way too much. It's sensory overload. Where do we start, boo boo? How can we help? What's the call to action? It's a friend, Drew. It's too much. It's too much. Right, 504 is too much. Can you give us one thing? Are we here for Miss Love or are we here for Miss Christina? And Miss Christina, if we're here for you, which problem would you like us to tackle? It's about me. You got a promotion off of me.
Infuriation, coupled with what I've had to endure all of these years, protecting you, protecting your rights, fighting for the rights of people. It's like, I can fight for you. I can stand on the front line to fight for you as an attorney and as a judge. I'm on the front line fighting for equal justice. But when something happens to me, y'all are like, that's not becoming. Like, the thing is, I shouldn't have to cuss. The people out there should have been fighting for me. They should have been advocating for me. So yeah, it's very frustrating, and it's not becoming. But in that moment, I was a woman that had been hit by a man. I'm not used to that. You see how frustrated and upset I was for her being attacked? I hadn't even been touched at that time. And I was saying, get your effing hands off of her. I hadn't been hit. But then after I've been hit, I'm very upset. So that's kind of where we were.
All right, let me ask this. So the guy, the attacker in the situation, I'm not hearing a lot of people talk about him at all. What is his current situation?
Really, I can't really go into details, but the warrants are out.
So he didn't get arrested?
No, they didn't
night?
do nothing. Nobody did anything. Everybody was
What?
running to the police car. I have footage of them running to the police car. That man just slung that woman. That man just pushed that woman. That man just beat that woman. That man, and guess what all they did? Oh, guess what they did? Took her, 5 cops, left.
The purpose was not for justice of the victim. The purpose of at that moment was to take down a sitting judge. As I stated.
Wait, so she thinks that what happened? Like, I was like, wait a second, what happened? She said that they were just trying to take down a sitting judge. That's what happened in that moment, is that they were just, that was a whole thing designed That was a setup. They set the whole food truck incident up, and someone she says that she allegedly does not know.
And guess what all they did? Oh, guess what they did? Took her, 5 cops, left.
The purpose was not for justice of the victim. The purpose of at that moment was to take down a sitting judge.
So instead of helping the victim, she believes that they focused on her because maybe all those people she mentioned. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, get her. It's our chance to go ahead and get her out. Okay. They called the powers that be of Metro Atlanta and said, "Oh, sis over there drunk as a skunk. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and take down a sitting judge." Girl, this is a reach. Thank you. Is it petty attitude and Tylenol? Girl, let me see. She's getting her speak. Okay. She has her little talking points. They are conflating these issues. Petty Patty, thank you so much for gifting a membership, gifting 2 memberships. Let me see. Wait, let me find where we are in the chat. Okay. It's getting caught up, y'all. I don't even have any special emojis over here yet. I don't. I just opened up membership. Very viewers are reacting. They arrested. Oh my God, this is so funny. Let me show you guys this. This is really, oh man, it went away. There was like a chat GPT like summary breakdown. It was basically the computer was like summarizing what you guys were talking about. Looks like your audience is reacting to the judge, I don't even know. I couldn't even read it fast enough, but it was like a chat GPT. That's so funny. I didn't even know it was going to do that. Okay. All right. Hold on. Okay, let me fix that. And the gifted membership retro in my fro, and then also TD Will. You just got gifted. Okay. You just got gifted. And thank you so much, Petty Patty. I appreciate that so much, hon. Okay. I see the AI summary sometimes. Yeah, isn't that cool? All right. Okay, guys. Yeah, it's like a whole different experience because I haven't seen that over on Real Talk. Sometimes they launch things on different channels. Like you might see something different or they give you something different to play with while they're rolling it out. And it just kind of depends on where you show up. But anyway, let's finish this up because I was trying to post the picture that I have. I'm sure you guys have seen the picture with Erica King and Shorty Young Hughley, her ex-husband.
I stated it was a setup. As I have been talking about, it was a setup. You had 5 officers putting me in a car. Nobody spoke to this
Nobody
lady.
talked to me.
Nobody spoke. Nobody apprehended the man who attacked her. Once I was put in the car by 5 officers and drove off,
Wow.
they had to call the officers back to make a report.
Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover. We are back. Miss Shanika and Shouter this morning was sitting in with Judge Christina Peterson, and she's accompanied by Marvin Arrington Jr.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning.
The great. Let's put that on now.
All right.
So apparently you're representing.
Yes, I'm representing Judge Peterson. I think this case, we're looking forward to her complete exoneration. She did not do anything wrong. She was simply a good Samaritan trying to help a woman that was under attack. And so, we're just looking forward to her complete exoneration. We've seen the officer change the story. Initially, he said he was struck with a fist. Now they're stating that she pushed him twice and swiped his hands away. They say that they were there to investigate the fight, but they did not speak with any witness. You can see in the video, there are like 50 witnesses out there.
Right.
They didn't speak with the victim. They didn't speak with the assailant. They didn't detain the man. 5 police cars pulled up, and all 5 police cars drove away after Judge Peterson was arrested to the point where the victim and her friends had to sit there, call the police back out to the scene
To file a report?
To file a report.
Hell.
That's disgusting.
And then the police report
That's
says
disgusting.
that the victim was being escorted out of the club. Well, we know that everyone was already outside of the club. They were in line waiting for food. So the police report is completely inaccurate. And the original statement, the warrant, the affidavit warrant, the warrant that was made by the officer said that it was a closed fist and that the body cam footage would support that. That statement made to the judge was made under oath, under penalty of perjury. Well, I think that officer is going to have some explaining to do. We're going to move to quash that arrest warrant because it's inaccurate.
I like the way you just laid that out.
I like the way you just laid that out.
You are a lawyer, and I'm sure you're an attorney and a judge. I just, I've been through the legal system on both sides. And I just, I've been trained to know how to act. Why would
I've been on the legal system on both sides. I've been trained to know how to act. Nobody asked the victim, have you sought medical treatment? Did you go to the hospital? Anything like that. Are you still feeling traumatized? Where is her lawyer? If she was still on the property of Red Martini, let me not try to get a lawsuit filed, but damn it, sis, where is your lawyer? Where is who was the owner of that parking lot? Where is the video? This guy, Arrington, whomever, her lawyer, is in the interest of Christina. Sis, Miss Love, honey, you better get your own lawyer, boo-boo. You better get your own lawyer on some, my face is still hurting and I need my medical bills paid. And where was security to help me? I was still on the premises at the food truck parked in front of the establishment. Like, why is this lady who got beat up sitting there windmilling for a whole entire judge who's an attorney who has an attorney? It would be on my neck, my back. It would be, I haven't been to work in a week. I am traumatized, baby. I just love how they're giving this woman so much deference, and I got beat up. And I feel like she's using this girl, Miss Christina, Judge Christina, is using her for her like Black Superwoman campaign. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's wants to amplify. I was just helping this person. I was going above and beyond. I just wanted a hot dog. I don't know.
wouldn't you think playing it in public opinion instead of remaining silent and fighting it in the court? What's that strategy?
Well, I mean, I think it's two battles, right? You got to fight on all fronts, right? You can't just fight on one front and give or retreat
Right.
on the other one. So I think in this particularly, because she is a judge, that we have to also fight the public battle, the perception battle, right? And so there's more, as you stated, there's more going on than just this judge got arrested for hitting the cop. The judge wasn't even involved in the
He might be just too loud. He might be one of these people who's got like the inner ear situation, and he talks loud and projects like he's in a 1,000 seat church or something. And he's like, he just talks loud, but most decent mics adjust for the level of sound that is audible. And you see how he started talking loud and then the mic immediately adjusted, but it took like a second. He might just be a absolute loud talker. He might just be one of those people who talks like super duper, like inappropriately loud.
Fight. She didn't
Can we use our inside voice, please, sir?
know these people. She was a witness trying to help a lady. I guess they say, no good deed goes unpunished, right? And so
okay, one more time. I just to further bring home the point of I didn't know this woman. Y'all need to stop dragging Miss Love to every interview y'all go to on this topic. Miss Love needs her own representation. She needs a damn accident and injury, somebody PI, personal injury. She needs to call Kayla Bumpus and she needs to go get herself she needs to look like she was just in a fucking car accident. She needs to look like homeboy Rock'em socked her and rocked her damn cranium, okay? Because she makes it sound like Sir beat her up. And if that's the case, sis, you should be getting your rest. You should have got a CAT scan to make sure you didn't have any kind of a concussion. And the last thing you need to do is laugh when they talk about that black eye. You should be so distraught that every time you think of it, a tear comes to your eye. Because I know I would be. Some man comes to try to beat me up, baby, I would be done. Okay?
So the judge is there trying to do a good deed and gets punished and arrested. She's the only person that got arrested for, I don't know, I guess allegedly for disorderly conduct at first, but, now striking an officer. So, it's just one of those things that you have to fight, another battle. We'll file all the appropriate paperwork to fight this in court. I've already reached out to District Attorney Fonnie Willis. She was a classmate of mine from Emory Law School.
I love how these people love to name drop. So Fonnie Willis is a classmate from Emory. Okay, they have he is boasting of a relationship, like a friendship that they may have, that he has access to Madam DA.
So I at least can have a conversation with her.
Don't
do that.
And then they said, and drink some Grey Goose. Okay, because we know what Nate said about the Grey Goose.
Well, look,
All right.
She's a black woman. You're not going to be able to tell her what to do. Fonnie Willis going to do what she want to do. But I could at least sit down and have a real conversation with her about what happened, look at the video, and, assess how this case needs to be resolved.
And so was there any conversation with the
Well, can you sit down with Fonnie Willis and advocate for a woman who got clocked in the eye and was beat down trying to order a hot dog at the food truck? You see what I'm saying? Miss Love, if you are out there and you hear this, honey, these people don't care about you. Stop spending your good time coin and makeup in going and running and helping this chick, because her lawyer is not trying to help you. He's not advocating for you. And you attaching yourself to these people who've got plenty of coin and plenty of time because sis is out of work this summer and you got to go call off from your good job or whatever you got going on, baby. They're not paying attention to you, hun. You need to call Kayla Bumpus, or you need to call somebody out there who has the time and has the practice, who wants to focus on you. Okay.
police chief at all?
No, I haven't spoken with the police chief because, once the police have arrested her, it's now in the hands of Fulton County.
Do you hear that, Sonia? Once the police have finished investigating it and they turn it over to the district attorney, it doesn't matter if Roswell is out in the bushes, boo-boo. It's the business of the attorney's office now, the district attorney, okay? It doesn't matter. You know how she's always so like, and we know Roswell Police Department. Girl.
She's charged with a felony. And so the district attorney's office.
No, she's not hiding. Just stiletto bosses must be hiring. Girl, baby. Hold on a second. She getting ready to make an appearance. You know she has to. Sis, they should have left her out.
Be the ones to indict the case or
Sis got to get her flowers. Wait till you see Madison come through.
not indict the case. And so that is really where we are now, at least on the legal side.
All right, we're back at it. Young Jock in the Streets morning, take over Miss Shanika and Shouter. We're sitting here with Judge Christina P.
Look at the camera can't even focus on Hughley, on young Hughley. Okay. If you're in Patreon, I just posted those pictures. I'll pull them up in a minute.
Peterson, this is a situation that has been all over the news, national news now. Also, alongside her is a witness, Madison Shannon Kelly, who actually saw this whole altercation. You actually got it on camera. You filmed it, right?
Yes, I was the person that took the videos that you've been seeing all over the Instagram.
So you were too busy. So so you took all the video. So while your friend was getting beat up, you were busy filming. Okay. All righty. Okay, let me get this back into position. I
Instagram. Also, I was the person that initially saw the fact that the cop walked up behind her and it was a total chaos and accident that whatever he's saying, she did not intentionally.
look, oh, let me move this comment. She's branded, okay? Sis has all her branding on. Hold on, let me move OSIP real quick out the way. Sis she got her Stiletto Bosses t-shirt on, okay?
Put her hands on any cops or do any of that. And I know for a fact that we was at a food truck. He was not taking a report at the time. I'm also the person that left my friend and wasn't brave enough to help her, and I ran to get security. That's who I am. And I was turned down by the security. They refused to help me. And then after the altercation, I was the person that had to call police back to the scene with my friend to get the police back to the scene because they totally left us outside.
So you telling me the initial reason that the officers responded for, that was just kind of put on the back burner?
Yes. And I had to I really had to literally calm my friend down because she had been assaulted and nobody else helped her. And she was visibly upset. And it says in our report, the reason why she was so upset after the scene is because we saw an innocent woman that we had no idea who she was had went to jail. And I watched the person just literally walk away. Literally walk away.
The attacker.
And if I feel like if the focus had been put on the actual attack or what was going on, then we wouldn't be still looking for this gentleman.
Well, I'm going to say this, and I don't know how far this is going to go, but your camera footage, it definitely gives us some insight. But that's a club, and that's in Buckhead, and there's cameras all around that place. So I think that should be the next point of action because, them cameras don't lie. And I mean, I myself have been in some situations in front of cameras, and people, when you see it, that's why you got to go and get not just camera phone footage. You got to go get footage that could show you from beginning to the end. So, in your conquest to receive fair justice, I hope that everything plays out.
In your conquest, why couldn't it just be quest? Why did it have to be a conquest? Okay.
On your behalf, thank you for sharing.
It's one of those vocabulary usages that kind of straddles the fence of okay. That girl got beat is a singer entertainer, and Christina is an actress about to have a judge show. So yeah, I suspect there's something up because this is it's so bad. It's so bad. Like Madison's like, I just wasn't brave enough to do this. And I wasn't brave. And I was also the person that did this. And I was also the person that did that. And let me make sure I got my Stiletto Bosses shirt on. And and no, I don't know Sonya. And no, I don't know. But you're over here with Erica King's ex-husband sitting across from him. Do you see the connection? Not that there is a connection. Maybe it's just on Atlanta is a big small town. I don't know, but that is young Hughley, where Erica Hughley got her last name from. That is her ex-husband right there. It's just, did Madison have to denounce Sonya because she knew she was trying to set up Young Jock show for them to go on Young Jock because she calls herself a PR person? I don't know, but it's just giving. It's giving.
Story.
Okay. So what happens now, like with
Yeah,
your
what happens now?
with them, I guess, not having you as a judge anymore in Douglasville?
They've already, like I said, they've already tapped whoever they want to be in that seat already. I believe again the attacks on me is because I was challenging her qualifications to be in that seat. A lot of her actions could probably get her felonies, and so I was exposing that, which is
Thank you,
why I
sis. I
believe I became
appreciate you.
more of a target. But they already have that. I feel like I'm gonna let them have what they need. I'm gonna fight where I want it. I'm gonna fight for the people who want my fight. So that's where I'll be. This won't be the last of me for sure.
And there it is. Y'all just heard it right there. Thank you, Judge Christina Peterson. Thank you again, Madison
Shannon
Kelly. That was you got like 3 first names. And thank you to everybody else involved, from the initial victim and to your
You see that? The poor victim. They didn't even say her name, Miss Love. Thank you, Miss Love. Do you see if I were Miss Love, I would be like, look, Madison, I'm good. I'm good, sis. When I need you, I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? Girl, that's Erica Kang's ex-husband, y'all. Okay. That's young Hughley, shorty. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Judge Christina strikes again.
legal counsel, Marvin Arrington Jr. as well. Hey man, it's gonna be more gonna come out on this, and we're gonna definitely be the first to have you in the know with all that,
Okay,
man. Thank you
Jock.
again for joining us. Keep it locked.
Okay.
Young Jock in the streets.
Okay. Thank you, Young Jock. Okay, let me do a quick. We got something else. Where should we go first? I know Christina Peterson better not let me see her with that wig again. This is gonna be about the last. This is gonna be the last time I don't say something more about that wig. I know she's out of work right now, but sis, come on. You are in Atlanta, and someone should have at least gotten it washed up for you, honey. Okay. Let me see. This was embarrassing. Wow. That's crazy. Hold on a second. Is this the one? Okay, well, they pull him over and then they take him in. Oh, they probably did an edit. It's funny. Okay. So this happened, and then we're not gonna watch the whole thing. Well, I guess you can see when he gets the money, and then okay. So this happened, from what I understand, this happened in March. This happened on March 14th, but it's just now going viral. There was a police officer in Charlotte who was caught basically skimming some money off of it's your favorite. Oh, thank you, boo. You're so sweet. Thank you, hon. Okay, let's get into this over here, okay? Let's just listen. And I was trying to figure out where this was, but I feel like this is, if anyone lives in Charlotte, this I think is in. Oh, I know exactly where this is over. Not that it matters, but this is right on the corner of Harris Boulevard and the Plaza. Because I was trying to figure out, where is this? because they said they took him into the university substation. And I was like, where is this? Where is a Firestone? And now that I'm looking at it, over here is the Firestone, and then there's the Hardys right there in the background. So this is right there across from there's like a QT and something like that. But yeah, this has got to be Harris Boulevard and the plaza. The plaza extension. So is the motorcycle cop. How embarrassing. So they pull the guy over off to the side. Right next door, that parking lot that you could see over to the right, that's the post office. So if you know where the post office is on Harris Boulevard, that's exactly where that is. Okay, they're gonna, it's like there's no sound to start off with.
I have no idea what they really are. I don't know anything about drugs. Does this name ring any bells to y'all? I just saw him.
I think they said that there was a U.S. Marshal warrant, but the funny thing is how did you, well, I guess maybe I don't know what he was doing to have gotten pulled over, but when they ran his name, they said that there was a U.S. Marshal warrant out on him. Me too. I love body cam videos.
No, he had something in his pocket. Some I don't know if it's a THC product or whatever, but one of those.
Yeah, we still have Hardys here.
I have no idea what they really are. I don't know anything about drugs. I called one of the marshals and I think we're in jail. Okay. Reaching around. No, everything was cool. He seemed actually a lot more calm to understand he had a warrant for the marshals. He was more concerned about the ticket. Oh, really? Yeah, so I was like, okay.
No, that's over there on Harris and the plaza. Not that it matters.
Now there's another fellow that's with him. Oh, there's somebody else. Yeah, that was. No, I haven't gotten that far yet.
Hey, Glorious, you look cute with your glasses.
Good or not? I can work on it. It's a lease. And it's coming. He said it's his girlfriend's car. Okay.
It's like, why are you driving your girlfriend's car? Is it because you have active warrants and you didn't want to be in your car? Like, hopefully she's not driving his car. If he has a car. You see the post office back there? That's the post office. That's Harris Boulevard. That's my old neck of the woods.
Okay, gotcha. So we're just trying to see You heard anything yet?
I don't know why he'd be driving 70 miles an hour. Damn near 70, 68 miles an hour on that road. That's crazy. No wonder he got pulled over. That was stupid.
What are you running right now? Are you in a ticket? No, I'm trying to rig this NCIC hit? Yeah.
Wow, look at the little baby size equipment that is under the seat on the motorcycles. That's pretty cool. So on the motorcycle, then you put the cover down and then all of the equipment goes away. But yeah, that's pretty, I've never seen that like that before. Have you guys seen that? Where they get off their motorcycle and then you lift off the cover and it's actually like a mini office. That's pretty cool. Okay, he got his whole, now that is mobile. That's the mobile office setup. That's crazy, right? 70 on, I mean, 68 may as well be 70 on Harris Boulevard. This looks like this is the middle of the day. That's like entirely too fast. He deserved to get pulled over. Like at the end of the day, that was just dumb. That was dumb. That's just a regular kind of four. Well, I guess maybe it's 6 lanes sometimes. It's like 3 and 3 or 2 and 2. That's entirely too fast for that area. And you're just asking to be pulled over. That was dumb. He deserved, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't deserve to get robbed by a police officer, but he deserved to be pulled over. That was entirely too fast. If he would have just been driving a regular rate of speed, we would never even be watching this right now because he was in the girlfriend's car that's not registered to him.
You got that license with you? Oh, you got.
Oh no, he got a little itty bitty computer. I wonder if that's one of those G-Tech computers, those special law enforcement computers that Nesto had. Well, it says Panasonic on it, so probably not. Right? Hello, 504. Get out of my brain. I was thinking the exact same thing. And for any of you guys wondering, we are going to react to the videos from yesterday, but I didn't feel like doing it right now. Like my headspace wasn't in listening to okay, daddy, okay, and then people are evil. People are evil. They're evil. They're bad. They're black women, and black women are just horrible. And blah, 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 and oh my God, the prosecutor and who would do something like that. I'm like, I needed a minute. I needed a minute and like a turkey sandwich, and I just didn't want to spend my lunch break talking about them fools on this afternoon. So we came over here to the Honeycomb Hideout to talk about some other things, and it is what it is. Okay, you check warrant. I check for warrants every day. Okay. The bloggers. You know what I'm saying? Like I love the story. I'm not going to lie. I think the story is fun and it's fascinating. But on today, I wanted to talk about this first, if that makes sense. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't read too much into it. It was just one of those like tomato. And today I chose tomato. Okay. And we'll get over there a little bit later. I'm gonna get dressed, get myself, and go. Me and Farrah go get some lunch. Then we'll come back, and then we'll get into the videos from yesterday. I needed some headspace for it, and I also felt like maybe you guys just wanted like a break. You know what I'm saying? And then also, we still got to get to damn Sarah Boone. We still got to get to Sarah Boone. Okay, tomato, potato. Okay. I'm not tired of it. I'm still enjoying the case. I just know that there's so much going on right now. I don't want to miss any of it. You know what I'm saying? I was just looking at a case in Florida where I think the little girl, maybe she was 10. I just downloaded the police report for us. Hold on a second. It's Orange County. Orlando got a lot going on. Hold on, let me tell you what her name is. Lucretia. Is it Lucretia Isaac? She was in an argument at the apartment complex. Hold on a second. We're pivoting for a second. I know it bothers people when I do that, but if you like, that's what I do. Okay. Maybe the first couple times when I pivoted on a dime, it was like, wait a second, what just happened? You should be used to it by now. Okay, so Lucretia Isaac, this happened in Orlando, Florida, like 2 years ago. Ma'am was in an argument with a neighbor outside of her apartment complex. Baby, her 10-year-old she was arguing, she's arguing, and ma'am's daughter went into her backpack. You know, Florida is a conceal, stand your ground, right to carry, all the things. Baby girl went in mom's backpack and damn deleted the neighbor for mama. Okay. Not for her, like, baby, go do that. But mommy was having some strong words with ma'am. And and baby girl came through, took the firearm, loaded it, and popped off Miss Ma'am and killed her right there in the parking lot. So I just downloaded the complaint so I could read what the narrative was, the arrest affidavit. But I was just watching the body cam footage because I guess the case just recently got settled completely. She's pleaded no contest. She's getting 5 years in jail. She didn't do anything. She didn't ask her daughter to do anything, but her daughter says she felt threatened by the argument, and the lady said she was going to do something to her mom, and she went in her mom's backpack, pulled out her mom's gun, and handled the business. Pretty crazy, right? The little girl, the young lady, is still in juvenile custody. She was 10. Yeah, devastating. But she said that she felt a sense of urgency. She said she felt her mom was threatened. And you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that, because if somebody would have kicked the door in and the little girl had to handle business, it would have been like, wow, she saved her mom's life. Now, what was going on in the parking lot that mom couldn't have de-escalated and turned around and stopped the argument? I don't know. I haven't looked enough into it and I haven't seen enough, but I'm trying to put some stuff together. But I downloaded, I got the arrest affidavit over here. It's like fully redacted. Can you guys see this? Yeah. It's like it's pretty well redacted, but I need to go through it just to verify. But I just downloaded it. Um, and we'll take a look at it. And I got the body cam footage when the officers showed up to the scene after it happened. It seemed pretty interesting. So I thought that might be something you guys want to hear about. Because these kids, they feel what we're going through, and these kids love us down. And if you're into something and they feel mom is about to, something's about to go down, we got to understand. And we saw on the streets of New York recently that lady who was down in Soho, and I guess she was with some people who were shoplifting, and they detained mom and the little girl. They were calling her baby Krishan Rock. That little girl, I think she would be about that life too. I think she definitely would. Okay, because it's disturbing. It's very much disturbing, and we got to remember that we're putting our kids in a position to where they feel so scared for us that they feel like they got to protect us. That's not really their place. You know what I mean? It could be their place. They may be called to do that one day, but it shouldn't be their place. You know what I'm saying? So it's real. That was bad. That was very bad. But yeah, I just saw that this morning, and I was looking into that story. So interesting. Anyway, let's get back to this. This was very interesting too. Let's see how it unfolds real quick. They're getting ready to talk to the sir who was pulled over. Is this when they search him? This seems to be just them pulling up his information. Let's go to the next. I feel like I pulled up the wrong video. Hold on. They're going to sit there and talk to him about everything. I want to see. I want to see when they searched him. I don't think this is the one. This is when they see that he took the money. This No, that's not it. That's what we were just. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Mm-hmm.
King John Zebra 6014 is going to be a beige Mercedes GLC 300. 73 to 1,000.
You done fucked up now.
Go ahead. Hey, I clocked in at 68, okay? That's why I'm stopping you. Yeah, do you have your lights on you? All right, just give me a moment, all right?
Sis, you got your boyfriend driving around in your Mercedes. He's got a warrant. What's going on, sis? Sis, you've been harboring a Dusty. Well, a friend of mine used to have a booth, so a booth at a booty salon right there at that Food Lion shopping center. Right over here on the other side of the parking lot. This is so funny. I think the judge will be running for the political seat. She better not. She better. That judge better leave people alone. You think she's running for like some sort of representative or something? It's too late in the season. It's too late, but she'll have to wait. If she's going to run for like city council, things like that, I mean, it's just way too late because it's June right now. It's too late, but I don't even think she could get on the school board. Yeah, he did it. Look, he did what he had to do because at the end of the day, um, the marshals are going to handle whatever they need to handle. It wasn't a CMPD matter. Whatever the issue is with the marshal service is the marshal service regarding his money and his property that was confiscated, and somebody thinking they can help themselves to $1,000 of his money because you pulled me over for a speeding ticket. You are out of your fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can carry however much cash I want to on me, and you have now detained me because I am actually with the foolishness and fuckery, but that still doesn't allow you to take my money, period. So yeah, he did the right thing, just remained cool, calm and collected, and you know the truth prevailed because the cameras don't lie. So absolutely, he did the right thing. That's what happens when you remain calm, cool, and collected. People can hear you and they're willing to help with a matter. rather than unfortunately sometimes it goes left, and it sometimes it can just go left anyway no matter what you do. But yeah, he remained fully calm, and that was good because it worked to his advantage. Baby, that's why he quit. The officer quit. And it wasn't this officer. It wasn't the motorcycle cop. It was actually the one that pulls up in the actual vehicle. So you'll see the one that gets busted is the one who was actually driving a vehicle, because he had to get some backup, because obviously you can't take somebody on the motorcycle to downtown. So two or three other cars show up, and the one that ended up taking him in and taking possession of his property to go bring him downtown, that's the one, or bring him over to university, ended up trying to skim off his money. You'll see.
Yeah, I got an NCIC kid on this person I'm with. You double check it for me. I'm gonna give you the NCO or the NCO number. 3126-3037. That's the Monterey today. Date of birth 12/28/1994. You can send another gift.
What happened? What happened? All right, let's see what's going on here. I would definitely be embarrassed. I would be so embarrassed right now. Uh, okay, let's get to this part right here. I'm gonna pull it up in just a second, as soon as I know it's gonna work, and then we'll go over to the interrogation room where they actually were like, excuse me? There's nothing good that comes from stepping out the vehicle.
Go ahead and place that phone. There's phone on the top of it. What am I doing?
I'm gonna explain everything to you. That's why I'm having you out. Okay?
You are under arrest at this time. You have a warrant out for your arrest. A warrant for what?
I'm gonna show it to you in a moment. Okay? Is this your car?
My girlfriend's car.
Your girlfriend's car. Can he drive it? The guy that's in the passenger seat. Go ahead, twist your. Yeah, there.
What am I under arrest for?
I'm gonna show it to you. Okay? Come back here for a second. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna show you the LiDAR too, where I clocked you at 68. That's not really the biggest concern here. Okay. But I'm gonna show you the warrant once I get you secure. Okay. Is there anything you want to bring with you down there to make what kind of jail?
No, I'm saying, can I understand what am I being detained for?
Yeah, it's a warrant. I'm going to show you the actual warrant in just a moment when I have a chance to sit you down. Is there anything on I need to know about? When there's a focus sticker? No,
Yes, sir.
I got my helmet there. Okay. Do you want to bring these items with you or leave them in the car?
Yeah, you can give me. You can put them in my pocket.
Hey, let me just tell you guys something. This is pretty cool. One of our Bougie Gang folk sent me a screenshot, and basically, so when I was talking about the AI, basically was took a screenshot of it to send it to me so I would know, like basically, because I was like, I guess it went away, and they sent me a screenshot. Anyway, it's funny because when I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? You know how people come into the chat all the time and are like, what are you guys talking about? What's the topic or whatever? The AI basically giving a summary. I mean, don't forget to vote on those, like chat summary, give it a thumbs up or thumbs down. if it's accurate or not accurate. That way they can calibrate it, because you know how many people come in and say, "What's the topic today? What are you guys talking about?" That kind of almost eliminates that. You know what I'm saying? So you see that every time we go live. Really, I've never, well, because I'm normally not on my phone and I just happen to see it. I just happened to see it. So yeah, I've never seen that before. But if you don't hit the thumbs up or thumbs down, if they get it right, vote on it and give them a handshake, because it's one of those, like I said, you know, with YouTube, if you don't use it, we lose it. So
Right here in the plug here.
Step feet right just a little bit. Okay. Let me get this step out your way first. All right, can you get my phone?
Yes, I'll go for it. I'm gonna leave that cash in there.
he looked like he had just stopped at the bank and said, "I need 10,000. I need 10,000 crisp. I need 10,000 crisp, nice and crispy, because we're getting ready to go down to the gentleman's club. And I need that money crisp. Get ready to go make it rain somewhere." It looks like a country. Ah!
No doubt. What's up? Go ahead and see this thing.
Say, what is my money on the bill, guy? What?
Oh, okay.
What is that? Oh, that's not mine.
Wait, are those some bags of blunt papers? Are those blunt papers? Hold on.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
Okay, warning, this product contains nicotine. Okay. Okay, well,
Oh, that's not mine. I've never seen that in my life. What is you doing with my property?
I'm gonna roll the window down and tell you what you're in here for.
what did he say wasn't his?
Get my phone?
Yes, I'll go for it.
When he opened up that side pocket like that, I was like, what? What are all those cables? He said, my phone will not be on less than 100.
I'm gonna leave that cash in there. Any other pockets I need to know about?
No, sir.
Go ahead and see this thing.
Say, what is my money on the bill, guy? What?
Oh, okay.
What is that? Oh, that's not mine. I've never seen that in my life. What is you doing with my property?
I'm gonna roll the window down and tell you what you're in here for.
You know what? When they take people's property, I'm offering up a process improvement. This is a free process improvement for CMPD and all other police departments. Get a damn clear plastic bag with like a red plastic zip on it. And when you search someone, drop the shit in the bag immediately. And each bag should have a number. Pull the tab, seal it, and let it go with the person. Empty the pockets, put everything in the plastic bag, seal the bag. The bag has a number. Give the person the sticker. The sticker, when it comes off, it goes around your wrist like a damn hospital band, and you can match up your wrist and the barcode. This is off the dome right now because I'm a process improvement geek. And that's it. The bag is sealed. It's done. No one touches it. If it's tampered with, if it's not the same bag, it's not the same number, officer, I'm going to need for you to explain to me why. Don't go through their shit if it's drugs, if it's nothing, if it's a phone, if it's a whatever they got in their pocket, put it in the plastic bag and seal it and break it down when you get to the precinct. That's it. And it gets opened, everything gets opened under a camera. That's it. You break the seal and you check the evidence. That's it. If it's a gun, if it's a knife, if it's a comb, if it's a brush, if it's nothing, whatever, give them a seal, a bag with a red seal, and that can have a corresponding ban to the person. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just too much to be happening in 2024. It's too ridiculous. And there are people out here who don't make enough money, even as a professional police officer. And some people are just unfortunately thieves and putting people in jeopardy of losing their property. You know, I don't know what the guy, like what in the stack of money was going on, but it's not our business. He was pulled over for speeding, and speeding is what he needs to be dealt with. And he also has a warrant by the marshals. Other than that, what in the stack of money, it's really not our place, like, to make a whole bunch of judgments. We don't know. He says it was bill money. That's what he says. And that very well may be true. Because, you know, our good DA, she at Fulton County, sis likes to carry her cash, right?
Yourself right here.
One of, not that police officer, it was Chapman, not the motorcycle cop who initially pulled him over, but the one who's putting him in the vehicle. He's the one, Chapman, who ends up getting arrested. I'll show you the video. This is almost over. It's like 3 more minutes. So they're getting ready to take him downtown.
So I don't know if you've had a history with them or not, but you got a U.S. Marshal for that. A weapons violation. That's all it tells me. Okay, when you get down there, they're going to print it out for you. Okay. Yeah, I already called down there to make sure everything was good. That's what took me so long. They verified it. It's ready to go. So that's why we're taking you down there. Okay. I'm gonna go get your phone for you, so we don't forget about those. What is the weapons violation? It's vague to me. I can't look up. It's federal stuff, so that's what we have to see it when you get down there. Okay. Just let you know the on the car coming.
This is the dude right here. This is the guy, Chapman, H.G. Chapman. This is the one whose hand you're seeing right now. He's the one who violated.
Yeah. He's both gonna have problems. We're gonna have problems. Well, we can go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna put this in there. I just want to transfer him to the office real quick. Yeah. I don't know if CRU is gonna want to talk to him at all about anything. Okay. All right. You want 25 minutes? Yeah, I'll talk about this. Okay. He's got your citation in the passenger seat for speeding and reckless driving, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna show you here. It's a 45 to there, okay? And that was your speed, dude. It's like okay. He wants them, so he's taking them.
He said, you good? 45, and he was doing 68, so he did over 20 over the speed limit, so gave him a reckless driving. And now they got my car and my license plate all over. It's got 1.4 million views on Law and Crime. Or maybe it's not Law and Crime, it's something else. It's like police dash cam videos get lots of views. Sir, you would not be able to drive my car again. Girlfriend, yeah, no.
Go ahead.
I get his time. That's going to use that carry We didn't take none. That's what we meant. No, that's my brother. Where you gonna take it?
Do you imagine a homie calls you up? Hey, this is this homie. Boo Boo just got arrested. I got the keys to your car, and I got your keys. Boo Boo just got arrested. They said he got a marshal's warrant, and damn, he had reckless driving in your car. You want me to come pick you up from work? Does homie have hips? Kind of. Looks like he's got skinny guy hips.
That's family.
It's the one. It's the law and crime. Yeah, one of them had like 1.4 million views.
Because it come up to you every bit of it for me. Does that make sense? That's accountability. Because when it comes to stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So
Just hang tight for a second. They're gonna double check it just to be sure.
okay. Sir, just give just a minute, all right? You want me to pull it up? Just to look at it?
It's good on my side. They're checking with DCI just to be sure. Because it's a federal thing.
Is it valid or
Yeah.
they don't think it's valid?
No, they do, but they're just doing they have to send it up.
I'll send the locate.
Those tobacco products in there, if you want to give those back to me, I'll throw them in that car. Yeah, whatever those are. I'll put it back in.
Oh, my bad. You guys couldn't hear me.
That you searched in. I don't have kids, you know what I'm saying? But I know how that goes because my mom did foster care. So I'm like up to par with all of that. And on top of that, if I didn't do anything, like how me and you've been talking the whole time, yes, just like how me and you was talking the whole time, if I didn't do anything, I have nothing that I'm worried about. You know what I'm saying? There would be no reason for him to show me his pockets and stuff. Like I know for a fact. No, I want you to feel comfortable. I would have felt comfortable if your colleagues would have searched you at the exact time where I knew where the money was. I seen you kept going in between your legs, and then every time everybody put all of the attention on me, you kept moving. I don't know if it's in your door. I don't know where it's at, but just like, look, I don't even care to find the money, but how you know for
the money is in his door.
Come here. Come, yeah, come here. I'm tell you.
I want you to come here. You know that.
Okay. Do you see anything?
No, yeah. Look, no cap. I'm not even gonna touch it. It's blue hundreds right here. It's all the blue hundreds are right there behind that receipt. Thank you. All that's my money. He didn't have that.
This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. Thank you. All that ain't my money. Right? That's my money. That's my money right here.
Yeah, how would my money end up in the front of Chapman? Chapman, you're busted.
Sir, you've been watching me the whole time. I seen you take it. I seen you crumble it up. Just count it. If I'm right, it's gonna be around $1,000. If I'm right. And like I told you, I just went to Wendy's. I seen you still.
No, sir.
If you don't mind, I just want to sit down so y'all don't try to. I don't want to do nothing. All I know for a fact is I know what I know and I seen it. I just wanted you guys to trust me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was just acting a little irate, but I'm perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to expose
That
you.
is not me, bud.
Brother, I just seen you steal my money. It was no
No,
reason
sir.
to pop my rubber band, brother. It was no reason for you to pop my rubber band off my money.
I didn't pop your rubber band off your money.
I heard it. Me and you just spoke about it. You heard him agree to it. When I first got, I said, I heard you do the rubber band. You said, oh, I had to do something. It's okay. It's okay. I know. I just witnessed here today. Mr. Chapman went in my money. He separated my money. He was trying to steal it, and I caught him. He put it in between his legs, and
This is so embarrassing.
as his colleagues approached me, he worked it towards the door. He tried to make it seem like I was lying. I'm not going anywhere.
No,
I'm in full custody of these officers. I'm being detained. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want any problems. I'm not armed. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just pulled over for a traffic stop. He just tried to steal some of my money.
Okay, we're hearing you, but there's no need to say all of
No,
that.
I was just looking at the camera. No, I just know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to try.
My camera's on the entire time, all right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let's take it down a notch.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize. I'm
We're
so sorry.
good here.
Yes, ma'am. So what are we gonna do about this problem? Because he just tried to steal some money.
No, sir, I did not.
Put any allegations on him. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not using my words like to try to hurt anybody. I just know what I know. And then I don't even like the fact, but I know you guys have like special protocol. I don't even like the fact that he just tried to steal and nobody like stood up for him. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody was like, okay.
Nobody saw anything.
But I
that you were
seen
saying,
everything.
But nobody saw anything that you said.
I appreciate it, Mr. Morris. You his sergeant.
Yes.
Yes, he is my sergeant.
Sir, I have 20/20 and I can read. I remember when you called him out.
He said, I
said
got
everything
20/20
he said to you.
and I can
Perfect
read.
timing. This is
Okay,
perfect.
don't play
Perfect
with
that you
me.
called me out this time because you didn't know the protocol to how a federal warrant was supposed to be taken care of. Correct and incorrect.
That's correct. That's the reason why I called him out to ask.
But you just separate. Whoa, so what was the purpose of you separating my money while you gave her money, while you just watched her count my money out in full? Because you just wasted an evidence. You wasted an evidence folder. Because now she has to rewrite a totally different number. So if I would have agreed to the number that I didn't know when she asked me, then I would have been like ridiculed or seen as a liar or something. That's why I didn't answer your question now until I said that I had just went to Wendy's. I believe that's my receipt. I only ordered a 10-piece nugget and I ordered like a fry and something. So I didn't know the actual amount of the money. All I know is when my girlfriend got off work at 5 o'clock, I was supposed to give her that money for the rest of the bills and she was going to get her car back. I was in a car with this week. That's why I wasn't in my own car, man. That was my girlfriend's car, Donna Alexander. That's why when you
Not that he put out Donna Alexander's name. Girl, Donna Alexander, boo-boo. Bebe just named you.
initially pulled me over, and y'all probably have my phones, you can see the call record. I called her at like 4 or something to let her know, babe, I'm being pulled over.
You know how sometimes people speak with such clarity, you have no choice but to believe everything they say. That's why it's so important to have a clear mind and be able to express yourself clearly. You don't have to be a damn orator. You don't have to have any special training. You don't have to go to Toastmasters, but damn it, can we express ourselves fully as an adult? He has everybody's attention at this moment, and that's because he's got a clear mind and he is full, like they're just standing there. They have no choice but to like, oh, okay.
Over in your car. In my eyes, I thought it was going to be for the T-tag, temporary tag thing, the sticker, but like,
It was eventually just for your speed, I promise.
no, I apologize, sir. I apologize. I'm just trying to do what I got to do, but I know for a fact what I've heard. I have 20/20 vision. I'm not a criminal. I don't do things that I'm not supposed to. I heard him tampering with that rubber band.
Okay.
That rubber band was on that money because my girlfriend gave me the money this morning and told me I wasn't even supposed to be in her car. I just took it because I didn't want to be Ubering around all day, and my girlfriend had a car and she was going to work. I'm supposed to be picking her up off Central at her job, at her little, where she do cosmetics at. With that money, we're supposed to go to the bank. Y'all, I'm pretty sure when y'all check the
Sis works off Central Avenue. Look at Chapman. Chapman, sir, you getting ready to clock out indefinitely, permanently. Girl, Donna, he told all your business. Okay. And I mean, y'all move around with nice amounts of cash. Okay. He said, Donna who? Donna A. Okay. Donna.
What's his name?
Chase.
What's your full name?
Moncrief Tyree Moon. MONCRE.
Okay, Mr. Moon.
What did he say? Moncrief Tyree Moo?
Do we have all your information?
Yes, sir. But I want to know what y'all gonna do about Mr. Chapman.
Okay.
I need to know about my moolah baby, because that's my baby. That's my boo-boo's bill money.
Hey,
he was just caught at work.
Mr. Moon.
With evidence.
Mr. Moon. I'm gonna do my job, all right? So
I want it wrote down. I'm not gonna lie. Not
listen,
to Mr. Morris. I'm not gonna cut you off.
Listen, there's nothing that I could give you right now to tell you what I want to do. But like, what I can tell you, what I want to do is, if you're alleging that he did something, obviously,
did you count extra money?
no, like it's 900.
Oh, it's 900.
It's just it's 900.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. So like if you're alleging that Officer Chapman did something wrong,
so you guys don't
listen. I'm telling you.
Okay, the fatigue is starting to settle in. I mean, it's just saying alleged. That's okay. It's okay. He's not going. This is a work matter too. Now it's a criminal matter. It's a couple of different things. He can't just accuse him until he sees the video. That's why Chapman's getting ready to quit. So just hold on, okay? Hold on.
You exactly what I'm going to do.
Give him a minute.
Do not parse every word I'm telling you. I'm telling you exactly what I'm going to do. All right, is that I have to get on the phone. I have to call my supervisors to.
Yeah, this becomes internal affairs. Okay. Is this just a ripple in time, or do we have a systemic issue? Has Sir been robbing folk? Have we had other reports? Have other people said that they brought something in and it wasn't in their envelope? Like, all of a sudden, Sir is busted. Okay? So just relax.
To run it up the chain, all right? But you're still going to jail.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Okay,
I wasn't trying.
But like that's why I'm asking you if you gave them all of your information on how to get in contact with you. Did you do that? Name.
Only thing I was my first name and last name.
Do we have address and a phone number?
Fill off a gold pen.
Yes, sir.
We'll see to get your phone number. Yeah, everything else.
Okay, they redacted that, but girl, Donna business all out in the streets. And her Mercedes, okay? He said his name was Mukai something. Chapman's like, look, I'm gonna just sit here real quiet because I might be able to
Okay,
get
you'll be hearing from us soon, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Okay, hold on.
Hand. There you go.
This is embarrassing. Okay, hold on a second. Let's just go ahead to the interrogation room when they go ahead and they're just like, look, tell us what happened. Okay. Look at Charlotte Police Department where if you're detained, you got a smile on your face, even when you know it's messed up. Look at that. Okay. You don't see that in many police videos. People look mad. Sir had a smile on his face. Now he's back to business. Where's my money?
Don't apologize. Don't apologize. All right.
Like, I'm putting these on you because that's what I have to do by policy, all right?
Shackles.
What this is going to be a administrative interview, all right? So, like, I'm not looking to hem you up for any charges or anything like that, all right?
Yes, sir.
This is strictly about what transpired today.
Outside.
Yep. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna talk about from the time you were pulled over. I'm sorry. Let me introduce myself. All right. Let me take a step back. My name is Sergeant Morris. I am the second shift sergeant, patrol sergeant for the University City Division. You understand who I am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you are?
Last name.
First name?
MONCRE.
Okay. Birthday?
12/20/94.
Okay. So the point is to just an administrative interview. So anytime there's an allegation of wrongdoing by a police officer, obviously a supervisor has to look into it. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you also understand that we all have these nice body worn cameras that's attached to us, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For like when we come in contact with citizens.
Yes, I understand.
Okay. So let's just start off when you were pulled over. Can you tell me what happened? Obviously. So you was pulled over for speeding. Let's just stipulate to that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Officers ran your name. You had a warrant for the U.S. Marshals, right?
Yeah.
And then Officer Chapman showed up. And you was arrested, correct?
Not Officer Chapman. I think his name was Officer. I know it was Chapman, right? The dude.
Yeah.
What's the lady? I thought the lady name was
Peterson.
That's what it was. Different. Yeah. All right. Honestly, I was leaving Wendy's. I put my right signal on get over. Apparently, I guess I was speeding or whatever. Got pulled over by Officer Lack.
Yep.
Cool dude. He ain't, you know what I'm saying, do too much. He just told me that he had to detain me due to the fact that I had a federal warrant.
Mm-hmm.
That much I don't know nothing about him. Just, you know what I'm saying, here with y'all. But from there, he was on a dirt bike, so he had to call
a backup officer.
So at that point he could contain us or whatever. Everything was cool. Nobody I didn't resist or anything. I didn't know what was going on, still don't. But make a long story short, my property was took off of me.
By who?
By not Lack. What's his name?
Chapman.
By Mr. Chapman or whatever. My girlfriend pulled up to the scene of the crime to get the money, but he told her, which he had also told me, the money was on my possession, so it had to stay with me, which wasn't a problem. So from then on forth, I remained in the back of Chapman's car. So my property was on the front seat the whole time.
So some of the officers in Charlotte, they do have some of them have like full not cruisers, but they have like dressed up big, like almost like Harley, not Fat Boys, but they have like your traditional police motorcycle. And there are some divisions because, there could be some off-roading it. There are some that do look more like a dirt bike, that has more of like the off-road wheels and the all-terrain. So yeah, specifically on the east side, which I don't know, I can't say I haven't seen them in other parts of town, but I know they have them on the east side. The motorcycles that have more of the all-terrain wheels and look like a bigger version of a dirt bike. So I'd have to pull up a picture and show you guys, but there's like 2 or 3 different. They even have some police officers with like crotch rocket looking police motorcycles. So yeah, there's a couple different motorcycles in the fleet. So yeah, it was probably the ones that are dirt bikes. Yeah.
Time. So as we pulled up to the we remained on the scene for about 20 minutes. Then we were cleared to leave the scene by your people. As we were cleared to leave the scene, I just asked him.
Okay, hold on for a second. Your money, how was it packaged?
It was all forward in hundreds and fifties. It was like all like chronological order, like hundreds, 50s.
Okay.
And then
and like did it have anything on it?
As far as a rubber band.
Okay. Do you remember the color of the rubber band?
I think it was like a whitish gray, like not this color. The regular color rubber band is like the white off whitish grayish color.
So like that tan skin tones color?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. So as we pulled up to the scene, after he had already told everybody like his property has to stay with him, and there wasn't no problem, like nobody was aggressive, everybody was doing their job, their protocol, you feel what I'm saying? Make a long story short, we pulled up, like I just like was asking like each officer that I encountered like what was going on with me, like what was happening, like so I can know like how to better my situation as far as like getting out. So long story short, when we pulled up, we were waiting for Officer Lack to get finished with his report so that they could start like transferring me.
Yep.
As everybody was waiting, I guess officers were leaving out and they were saying that they would volunteer to transport me uptown to help you guys, to like help each other out. He told Officer Casperon, whatever.
Caperson.
Yeah, Caperson, that she could take me. And then he told Lack to as soon as we pulled up, first he called you outside to get like confirmation of what was he supposed to do with a federal warrant person. So you was already coming out. Make a long story short, as Lack started bringing out the envelope for the inventory, for my stuff, like my property. I heard the rubber band being tangled with. That's when I asked the question out loud. I said, why would you take a rubber band off the money? And I can't quite remember the answer he gave me, but he confirmed to me that he took the rubber band off the money. And like, it's my property. I'm a man, so I'm gonna watch my belongings the whole time. You feel what I'm saying? And like I had stated when Lack pulled me over, I was eating Wendy's, and that money was bill money. Like, it's on y'all cameras that when my girlfriend pulled up, she asked me for the bill money. So he told her, like, keep the money in my possession, which was, you know what I'm saying, which was cool, which was in you guys, well, which was in his possession at this point. So as I was being transferred into the car, I heard the rubber band pop. That's when I asked the question, like, oh, like, what you doing? Like, what were you doing with the money? And he was like, basically, like he confirmed that he was doing something, but he just didn't say what, or I don't know if I missed it, but I know we was like, it was five of us right there.
You don't recall what he said.
I don't recall, but like I'm saying, it was five of us right there. So I know one of the cameras probably picked up on it, or his should have.
Okay.
Which I know his probably was off because he was stealing my money. But he kept like trying to make it seem as if my eyes were playing tricks on me. And I heard the rubber band pop, and the whole while long, on like what you guys will see on your cameras, I was talking to you guys, really at you guys, because I was watching him. And the whole while long, I kept seeing him move his legs. And as soon as I said it and put it out there, he tried to put the money in between his legs and hand her over the stack. When I seen the size of the stack, and Officer Casperon asked me how much money was it, I didn't want to tell you guys the exact number because I wasn't sure what he had took from the stack. All I was sure of was that the way that I placed the rubber band on the money wasn't the same. It wasn't, because I have OCD. But also,
hey, sir, let me call you right back. Yes, sir. I'm talking to him right now. Okay, so like you want me to stop this interview with him? Because I'm speaking to him right now. Got you.
Just tell him, explain to him that we're going to have take it very seriously and that we're going to have some investigators come talk to him.
Got you. Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you. No, sir. But I'll call you back in a second. All right. See.
So basically, the money.
Somebody higher than me said to stop this interview.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sergeant Morris ain't playing. He said he did exactly what he was told. He said someone higher than me is coming through to talk to you right now. Interview pretty much is over, so I'm gonna need for you to chill for a minute.
There's people coming in to speak with you and investigators
about that situation.
Yep.
Like I told you
All right.
outside, I said, I apologize. I wasn't trying to make the situation bigger than it was. I just didn't want to be seen as a liar.
Someone stealing on the job is a big deal, sir. It's okay. It is okay. You did the right thing and you handled that business that needed to be handled. That's it. That's all. Like, you did the right thing. Absolutely. They needed to know that you got a bad apple, because at the end of the day, policing is not an easy job. We see how this thing goes down all the time. It is a very thankless job. There's a lot of people who work hard to keep us safe, and people like that don't need to be in the police force and giving the people who actually do work hard to do a good job for us a bad name. So Chapman deserved to be gone. If you're going to steal from the people that pay your paycheck, which is the taxpayers, yeah, you don't need to be on the force. And that's it. That's all. He got busted for a reason, because 2024 is the year of exposure. Okay.
No, I just seen on TV.
Hey, chill out, man. Stop apologizing.
I just don't want to make
listen here, man. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Yes, sir.
All right. CMPD takes this seriously.
Yes, sir.
Now, I wish I could say that another way, because I feel like cursing right now, right? But what I can tell you is that we take
you heard what I said.
But we take this seriously, all right?
I don't think you guys are all dirty cops.
Chill out. Let me finish my statement here, okay? We take this seriously, all right?
Yes, sir.
So, like, when I told you that I was going to do everything on my end to ensure that like we get this right, and I was going to call you back. I meant that.
I appreciate it.
Because if somebody's doing wrong, we need to figure that out fast. All right?
Yes,
let me see your hands. Okay.
Like I told Miss Smith, I appreciate you guys.
You thirsty?
A little bit. I appreciate.
What you want to drink?
Some water.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
Okay, give me a second.
He's like, what you want to drink? Okay, Morris.
Pull up security desk.
Okay. They're not playing. You thirsty? Is this another? Okay, give him some water. It's like a whole chapter 3. Okay, what happens next? Oh, this is when they took him to the bathroom. Okay. Does he go to the bathroom again? Because now he's got water. Can I go back to the bathroom, please?
Is it too tight? Are you sure? I'll loosen it. Hold on.
You know, he wasn't planning on going nowhere. He got his flip-flops on and socks. He was just going for a Wendy's run and get that quiche.
Is this one fine? The problem is they don't have a lot of taste to them. Is that better? Like, it does move.
Okay, let's see what's going on here.
Okay, let me check the.
Question. So you know how
Not that they got him some Jimmy John's. They got him some Jimmy John's, some chips, a big water.
You know how
Did they ask him if he wanted a steak too? I'm like, damn. He said, "What do you want to drink? What you want to drink?"
When we were out there,
I can't talk about it. It's an investigation. Yeah, I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Look, if they're bringing you some Jimmy John's chips, a Coke, and a nice bottle of designer water, sir, you're good. Just hold on. Just relax. Relax.
Well, quite naturally, like within the race, like isn't everything supposed to be like recorded or anything?
What do you mean?
Like
I guess his OCD is kicking in. It's like, sir, you know everything's bit like it's okay. Relax.
time that I was arrested, like to like here, like when I was brought here, like don't the cameras and everything work and all of that stuff?
We only have body cameras. We don't have. Are you talking about like cameras in the car?
Like car cameras.
We don't have cameras in our cars. We have cameras inside.
No, I'm talking about like that. Remember I was like this. Like I was looking at that one camera up there.
I don't know. They would have to pull it. Sometimes our cameras, like some of them will go out, like they won't be working, but I can't speak on that. But that's something that they'll follow up on. They'll do their due diligence. I assure you.
So it's not like a navy blue versus everybody else type thing. Like if it's a problem, it's a problem.
It's a problem.
I appreciate it because I just didn't like the way like I don't know. I just feel
you heard both of us apologize for the incident, right? Yeah, so it's not.
Like I told you earlier, I appreciate it, and I don't even like the fact that this shit happened. But it's just like if I didn't say nothing, then I would have been looking dumb. Then it's like now I feel like that they're trying to make me seem like that I'm dumb or like that I'm trying to accuse somebody.
Chapman probably left Charlotte by now. If Chapman even lived in Charlotte, I'm gonna say it like that too. If he lived in Charlotte, they're gone. They went out somewhere. Look, no offense to anybody out there like in Lincoln or Gaston County, but he's out somewhere. He's out somewhere out of Mecklenburg County. Okay. He's not up in Mecklenburg County anymore.
No,
he's out.
Trust the process, okay? They're just doing their job and they have a way of doing it. They're detectives, so they're more seasoned and experienced in talking with people and getting the truth.
They took his cuffs off, but they've got him shackled. He's shackled onto the floor. So
out. Okay.
Also, they got the marshals coming to pick him up. So they want to give him a little bit of food, keep him occupied, keep him, you know what I'm saying? Like not have him sit there hungry and all of the things. Plus, if he's got to answer questions and stuff, it's best to give the man a little bit of food so he can focus and, you know what I'm saying, not feel hungry, you know, all the things. So they did the right thing.
Trust the process. Okay.
I appreciate this, man. I apologize.
No, don't apologize. You're fine.
The shackles. He was trying to steal his boo-boo's check. Your sis is planning on drinking a lot of water. Okay. All right. So what was the next video? I think, was that it for, Chapman. Are they going to sit and talk to Chapman? Are we going to see the interrogation of Chapman? Say it ain't so. Or does he just get up and say, I quit?
One of the interview rooms down there. Don't matter.
It don't matter.
Yeah, I think they want to do it down there.
Chapman, we got to come ask you a couple of questions. It don't matter. I don't care. Well, I'll talk to y'all wherever you want me to talk to y'all. He is not from Charlotte. He is not. He's not from Charlotte. He was probably sitting over there low key packing up his desk. Sir, you're done. Okay, it's a wrap. Chapman, what happened? I don't know. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Chapman, I would be so embarrassed of stealing $900. That is a really shitty way to go out. That wasn't even enough money, sir. Disney vacation canceled. Everything canceled. This is so embarrassing. Sir, you are grown. How do you look stealing $900 from somebody on the way to pay their bills? What's the irony in stealing money from someone getting ready to pay their bills and you took $900? That's embarrassing. Who takes $900? A grown person. You grown. What's $900 gonna do? Get you fired from your job? That's what it did. It got you fired. That's embarrassing. Well, not fired, but he went ahead and quit. Internal affairs. Okay, is that Morris? Okay, Morris, we see you, sir. Okay. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Okay, hold on. Chapman bought it. What else was he? I know he didn't get to go back out to work. Hold on a second. Let me see. Chapman body worn camera. Chapman BWC. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. It says Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department is conducting a criminal investigation that resulted in the arrest. Hold on. He took his jacket off, girl. Hold on a second. Let me read it. Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department, aka CMPD, is conducting a criminal investigation that resulted in the arrest of CMPD officer Henry Chapman. Did he sit up there and talk about he was behind on his bills or something? After an arrestee reported that the officer had stolen property from him. The incident happened Thursday, March 14th, shortly after 4 p.m. in the University City Division. Upon investigation, CMPD detectives arrested Officer Chapman, who was charged with 1 count of embezzlement. That is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing, Officer Chapman. $900?
Stand up for me.
Oh, Jesus, he's got the cuffs. And they will what your footstool, sir. Look at that. The irony and the arrogance. Okay. The irony and the arrogance. And look at God. He was all too happy to take that man's money because he didn't see him worthy and thought he could help him damn self. Let me tell you something. Don't come to Charlotte with this mess. I'm telling you. And got the man boobs. Charlotte is I'm not going to say, look, North Carolina is an interesting place. Charlotte is a more interesting place. You can't do everything you do in other parts of North Carolina in Charlotte in this general vicinity. You just can't. And I'm not surprised he got busted. I'm not. I'm very much like, damn, that happened quick. That was some quick justice.
Give Sarge my check key and all that good stuff.
Oh, I'm not sure, sir.
No worries.
Look at that. Wow. Wow. What a bad day. What a bad day for Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department. What a bad day. How disrespectful is this? This is awful. He ought to really be ashamed of himself. They gonna run him downtown. Oh, he got the shackles on his feet. Chapman gone. Chapman gone. Wow. They took his uniform off. You see that? They stripped him of his uniform, and he deserves that. How dare you? How dare you know what I mean? There are just some jobs where you have to be a cut above. It's like being a doctor or a nurse or some sort of professional in the healthcare system and they catch you stealing medicine, or they catch you doing something that is absolutely, tainting IV bags. They catch you in the act of hurt, harm, or fuckery, okay? I'm pretty pleased with these videos because they went ahead and said take that shit off. Take them. People work for this. People have to uphold this badge and this oath every day. He had to take off his uniform. You saw he went up in there in his uniform. Good. They took his boots off and everything. You see his boots. Does he have on shoes? Oh, he got on some little shoes. Wow. That's real. Damn, they bought Big Buffy, Big Buff dude. Oh, he has on his military t-shirt. I mean, you're just embarrassing everybody today, Chapman. Not only did your boys have to strip you of your uniform, and now you're going out with your Air Force t-shirt on in shackles after stealing from a detainee. That's embarrassing. They got to probably take him out of his precinct. Yeah, they're going to take him over somewhere neutral because that's his office. So they're going to take him over to probably to run you straight downtown. Wow. Do you imagine when you have to call your wife and tell her what you did over to the job? That is so embarrassing. What was he thinking? It makes you think that he is just a thief. What would make you think to just steal somebody's money like that? And so he must just be a thief. Can you believe that? What a dishonor to all the people in the various uniforms that he's being filmed in today. It's just awful. Girl. Hearing his accent, he's not even Charlotte. I don't know where he's from, but he cannot be from Charlotte. He's very much giving he comes in from another area. We gonna look Mr. Chapman. Mr. Chapman's probably working security right now. Well, maybe he's not even. He's probably going to jail.
It's added in as a comment that we're transporting.
Let me see, Henry.
So transporting to Tennessee. 14329.
And they got 2 people in the car. They're escorting him downtown with 2. Let me see what they say. The Charlotte Observer wrote this up. Hold on. Oh, you know what? It's really sad that every single damn newspaper, because nobody's buying newspapers anymore, you can barely read an article anymore. You got to do a damn subscription. A damn subscription. It's like you can't even read anything anymore.
You want the windows cracked or anything? Okay.
Yeah, tell me what temperature will be in the morning.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, hold on a second. They said police body camera video shows Officer Henry Chapman, who resigned the next day, denies stealing cash of the suspect under arrest. Charlotte Mecklenburg police released body camera footage Tuesday of former officer Henry Chapman being confronted after he allegedly stole $900 from $900 from a man police had arrested. The footage came after Charlotte Observer Police News partner WSOC filed a petition in court. In North Carolina, a judge has approved the release of the police body camera footage. One of the videos shows Chapman being confronted about the money found in the car by the handcuffed man. Another officer on the scene picks up the cash and thumbs through it as Chapman continues to argue with the man under arrest. There was no reason for you to pop the rubber band off my money, the man said. I didn't. So interesting. I wonder how they found the money, because you can look at the video and when they first opened up his chest pocket, you can clearly see the money. And if the money looked any different from that, then Chapman obviously tampered with it. There was no reason for you to pop the rubber bands off my money. I didn't pop the rubber bands off your money. An increasingly defensive Chapman said. An arrestee confronts Officer Henry Chapman and says he stole money. The man gave a prediction and he was right. The money found in Chapman's car would be about $1,000. He got close to it, 900. Other videos show the initial traffic stop, interrogators, and Chapman turning over his gun. His own department charged him with embezzlement. March 15th previously said Chapman remained on unpaid administrative leave after his arrest, but the department spokesman, Mike Allinger, on Tuesday said that Chapman resigned the next day. His charges are pending. Chapman is scheduled for a probable cause hearing next month, according to court records. All the videos of the incident can be watched on CMPD's YouTube channel. This story was originally published June 26, 2024. Wow.
Let's see. We'll be around low 60s.
I'm sure he got his money back. I think they put it into his evidence pouch, but so I guess it's all evidence. I'm sure he'll get his money back as soon as he settles up with the marshal, or if they allow the girlfriend to come get it, because he basically said that that was the girlfriend's money to pay their bills or whatever.
Yeah, low 60s in the morning. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Right. You know what? You're right. About the serial numbers. When you go get even a small amount of cash, if you go get some money from the bank and those counting machines, those we don't even know if they're just counting. They could be scanning in the series of serial numbers. I mean, that's a great call out because it's like, who cares? You're just going to go get some money. But if there was a problem, considering the fact that people are normalizing it being weird carrying money, I would imagine that there is some sort of, itemization, because everything is automated and they do know what they're dispensing out of these machines. And I'm sure that's just another data point to collect. Any of my IT people or analysts out there. That's just another data point to collect. You're getting a cash withdrawal, and if the money is going through some sort of automated counting process, I'm sure the bills are being scanned. That's how the the machine can tell that it dispensed the proper amount of money. So yeah. Anyway, it's all very interesting. And he was really very stupid to have done what he did. I wonder if he's going to talk in the car. Why is this an hour and a half long ride though to downtown? Downtown is not that far, but yeah. They took him right downtown. Okay. Oh, they're sitting outside. Okay. Because yeah, that shouldn't have been longer than like 10 minutes. Okay. But they're sitting in the car for what? No. He's gonna cry in the car. Ah! Are you blaming this? You made the typos off of him. Okay. This might not be an exciting ride. Let's see if they talk about anything, but if they don't, let's advance a little bit. This officer, I don't know what kind of weirdo music he listens to. It sounds like rave music.
You want them on the back?
No, I'm just asking. Y'all going to put them on the back?
No.
I'm not LAC, but.
No, I want to keep them in the front. Yeah.
They probably want to know when to bring him in because he's probably embarrassed. So prisoner transport. Let's see. Let's go see if there's anything else. So Chapman BWC, that's what they're coding it as. So prisoner transport. Let's see anything else. This is embarrassing. And then they waited all this time and now they put it out. So I know he's embarrassed, and as he should be. Ooh, when they took his weapon. CMPD officer charged with stealing $900. This is like so crackheadish. It's like, sir, do you have, you know how he could have kept his job? He could have told them he had a gambling problem and he has some sort of addiction to stealing or something. Even though that wouldn't have been good, that could have gotten him over to like employee services and they would have provided him like psychological help and stuff like that. You know, kind of some bless your little pointy head. But yeah, that's crazy. I'm still shocked that this whole thing went down so quickly. Like, this is some quick, swift justice. Turn the microphones on. Okay. Okay. Okay, Chief. You see the Chief's picture? Hold on. Okay. Okay, sis. Okay, thank you, Ray of Sun. Look at Ray of Sun offering that expert intel. Okay, just so we know, former ATM manager here. The ATMs that are managed by armored trucks use sequential use sequential because the cash comes from the vault, but we didn't use sequential bills. Depends on the bank size. Yeah. Well, and he said the money stack included hundreds and 50s, so it probably wouldn't have followed a similar, it probably was a combination.
All right. Okay. So like this is what's gonna happen, all right? We have people coming in, obviously they have to talk to you, all right? So I'm going to hold on to your weapon right quick, okay?
Yep. Go ahead. Just take the whole holster off. It's one of them.
2 LS.
I got it. Sergeant Burke and one of his detectives will come and speak to you, all right? So just chill out, relax. Do you need anything?
No, I just want to apologize to everyone. I say, man, one of these things, dude, and I'm sorry.
I hear, brother. Anything to drink or anything now?
No. Just want to say I'm sorry.
Wow. Say sorry to Mr. So-and-so that you detained on the street and talk to him crazy. That's what I would like to see to really make that apology stick, because you sat up there and in his vulnerable moment that he has a warrant and tried to make it look worse, like he's some sort of liar and that you had the right to steal this man's money. Like at the end of the day, we see you upset, but are you upset because of what you did, or are you upset because you got caught? Like, apologize to that man that's downstairs who already has some shit going on. And then you made it worse by thinking that you're able to help himself to his money. Because he's riding around in a Mercedes, enjoying his day, going to Wendy's and driving fast down Harris Boulevard. Don't be mad. Just do your job. You don't have a right to help yourself to folk money. Girl.
All right. Let me know if you need anything, all right?
I'm good, Sarge. I appreciate it.
You just fucked up, man.
That's the worst thing I ever done in life.
Oh, you've never had to relieve somebody of their gun?
Say what?
Some private conversation. It's my girlfriend, Donna A. Oh my God. Okay, let's see if there's more. It's like, you know how it's like YouTube had me in a chokehold. This was on some YouTube had me in a chokehold today. Hold on. Chapman Moon. I guess the guy's last name is Moon. Oh, that's probably the other camera. That's Morris's camera. I want to see when they actually read him his rights. Did they actually give him you have the right to remain silent. We're charging you with embezzlement and et cetera, et cetera. That's what I want to know. Officer Fields would never. You think so? Ah! Let's see. It's Chapman BWC. Okay, let's line them up. Escort to the interrogation room. Chapman taking the long walk downstairs, them taking his gun. Then they did the prisoner transport. Ooh, did we miss that part? Oh, they did. We saw them frisk him down. Okay, we saw that. We saw the interrogation video where they said internal affairs is coming. Stop the interview right now. So Morris did. Then we saw they went and checked on the prisoner. They took him to go pee pee. Took him to go use the restroom. Excuse me. I feel like we saw everything notable. Oh, they did a whole damn playlist. Henry Chapman, March 20. Okay, CMPD did a playlist. They're not playing. Escort him to the room. All the body cameras, everything. Chapman transport, prisoner transport. I wonder what that was. Look, I feel like that's a good. They did what they needed to do. 26. Wonder what this one is. Is that them taking him downtown or taking him to university? Okay. Let me give you guys the link if you guys want to watch any of this. Where's the link to the playlist? This is something we got to get caught up on. Sade Robinson. We haven't been over there in a minute, and we will definitely get caught up on Sade Robinson because that's something that definitely needs to be save playlist to the library. We don't need all that, but okay, let me give you guys this for anybody who wants it. Anyone who wants to come back to this, this is the playlist that we were on. This is directly to the Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department. They were nice enough to set up a whole entire playlist. I'm here for whoever does the social media. Good job in doing that because that makes it so easy. And clearly they want to be transparent and let the people know what the hell's going on. Okay. Guys, we've been here for a minute. I enjoyed this very much. I needed to clear my mind and do something a little bit different, but we'll be back on them reactions in a little while. I'm going to take my daughter out for a minute, go check the mail outside, handle some business in the house, do all of the things. Free Mr. Moon. We don't know what his U.S. Marshal situation was. Let me see where this dude was from. Hold on a second. It's like you can't even read a freaking story anymore. It's so annoying. Everybody wants a damn subscription. A subscription. Is this the newsletter? This is embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. This is awful. I wonder where this guy is from, Henry Chapman. Oh, wasn't it like HL? Yeah, Henry L. Chapman. Let's see what the warrant says. He said, "I'm just sorry, man." I feel like I could guess where he's from, but I don't want to put a name to it without knowing for sure. But it wouldn't surprise me. His accent was very specific. Anywho, I'm not going to find it now. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for joining me. This was so much fun. I want to do Sarah Boone tomorrow or later. I've already been live twice today. I can't promise that I'm going to do 2 more, but I know I definitely Chapman probably he sound like I was giving, I mean, I was almost thinking like Lincolnton, like out like a little further like west, out past Gaston County cuz he's got a real twang. He has more of a little twang and it was giving um out towards Lincoln County. Yeah, like, straight down 16 because a lot of people come in from 16 out from Mount Holly, the far side of Huntersville, Lincolnton, all that. Monroe, anyone who is from Union County, they're working in Union County. They're not coming. I mean, not to say that they're not going to work in Charlotte. That's not necessarily true, but um I don't see Union County people coming out this way. I definitely see people like west coming in. Um I don't know. It's the many accents of the Charlotte area, but he was given definitely very much a twang. If he is a native Charlottean, I don't even believe it, but girl, let me tell you something. You can step about 30, 45 minutes out of Charlotte and you'll feel like that's exactly where it was. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm not even in the city anymore. Um, I'm still in the county, but 15 minutes up the road from me, it's rural. It's rural. So, oh, this was great. I mean, it's fun to do something different, right? Variety is the spice of life, okay? Um, I do enjoy our mainstay and I love doing hot topics and stuff like that. And we just got to get back more into it. You know what I mean? This is the season now to just make sure that we always throw in a little extra because right now I mean I checked the docket, nothing's going on Nesto's other cases like as far as what's publicly been posted. Um and there's no court coming up for a minute. So, we're still gonna do lunch and we're still gonna do all the tea and gossip. We're still gonna react to the videos, and all of those things, right? But sometimes we just have to switch up the order or just, keep people guessing sometimes too. Cause sometimes people like to take for granted that they know folks' movements, right? Um, so I don't even know what I'm gonna do sometimes. Okay. How can anybody else? Okay. If I don't know what I'm doing on a given day, ain't nobody in this world know me better than me. Okay. And that says a lot because my husband and my daughter know me very well, but I don't even know what I'm gonna do sometimes, right? Anyway, that being said, this was fun and I enjoyed kind of deep diving into something a little different today, but still on track with what we do here. Okay. Um, she's from Lakewood. They say he's from Lakewood. Anyway, guys, let me let y'all go because we've been here a good little minute. Let me handle some business. It's Friday night. We'll do some reactions. It's been a lot of documents. I like the chill of OSIP. Me too. Me too. I appreciate that 504. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that very much. You guys are awesome. Any of you guys who came through on some member stuff today, I'm gonna have to figure out what members gonna look like over here. Like, I'm sure we'll do a members and mods because I always like to do at least one members and mods day. We'll do some member only content, things like that. So just stay tuned. Like, this is still kind of a little bit of a new channel, even though this channel's been up. Like the date of it, the born date doesn't say new, but me working on it and putting content on it is definitely very much giving new. Um, so just bear with me on what comes up on over here. But I thank all of you guys who've come through, subscribed, those of you who put the kind of, who are supporting in a member way. I appreciate that so much. That doesn't go unnoticed and definitely very much appreciated. So I thank you guys and all of you who came through to watch and enjoyed a lunch break with me today. And we'll be back on our regular schedule next week. I was just today, I don't know. I really wanted to watch the judge's video today, and then this just kind of morphed into more. My intent was really only to do an hour over here, and look what happened. Okay. Portia and the girl, they are so bad. Whoever said one day it was so funny, someone said Portia got a big boyfriend. I was like, it's like I can't unhear that. It's so funny because those two, maybe let me tell you something. Lambo is that big boyfriend, okay? He will go plop down next to Portia and give her a big old kiss across her face. It is too funny. And she just looks at me like, where did you get this guy from? But low key, you catch her loving, kind of like, hey, boo, they're funny with each other. But I'm glad she has a friend because I'm not going to lie, she was real lonely. I don't know. I can't say she was real lonely after mommy died, but I think she was looking for her a little bit. Um, and we were all going through it, and I'm glad she's got a friend. I think Lambo is still very much in his puppy phase, and Sis is a mature 3-year-old, and Sir is not quite a year yet. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got some catching up to do because Sis is older than him. And so he needs to, he's got some maturing to do, but they're good friends. Lambo got himself a season boo thing. Okay. Sis is 3 and Lambo will be 1 in November. So yes. Anyway, okay. I love you guys. You guys have a good afternoon. Anyone who didn't watch the video from yesterday on Real Talk Bougie, go check it out. I did a Dear Fran today, which was interesting. There was a lady who felt like, do I still have a chance to find love at 39? I'm like, well, sis, if I could get pregnant at 40, and when did I get married? We got married in 2014, and I was how old was I? I was grown. I was 40 when I had Farrah, and I was 43 when I got married. So yes. Don't do what I did now. I'm not advocating just going out and having a baby with somebody. Don't do that. Mine worked out, but I don't co-sign on that. So we just, you know what I'm saying? I have my journey. Okay, I'm gonna put it like that. I have my journey because I don't want to say do what you got to do. I did what I did what I, we had our journey. But yeah, 39 is not too old. 39 is right on time. 39 means you got to live a lot of your life. So if you want to hear that letter, it was so good. And I was so good that someone asked that question because I think that 39 is perfection. 39 means you had a lot of time to get into yourself and do a lot of things, which is, I think key. So You just turned 40 yesterday. 40 was so amazing. 40 was such a 40 was probably what I thought 30 was going to be like. 40 was when I really felt like I'm grown. 30, I still felt like I was a kid. 40, I knew I was like, I was, everything was going to be okay and I was certified grown. Yeah, I got pregnant in my 40th year. Um, well, I guess I was probably, I guess I was 40, right? I had Farah and I had just turned, so 8 weeks later after I had Farah, I turned 41. So yeah, I was legit 40. Um, and I carried her like almost my whole entire 40. And by the time I had her 8 weeks later, I was turning 41. So happy birthday to you, sis. Absolutely. It's not too late. And a lot of what was happening for me too around the time that I got pregnant, um, Mariah Carey and J Lo, a bunch of celebrities were kind of very public about their pregnancies, and they were all like 40. And it gave me so much encouragement, even though I knew, of course, these women are wealthy and they have access to the best doctors. But it gave me hope that I would be able to have a kid. Because I was concerned. I mean, I was concerned. So, but by the grace of God, I got my one and I had pretty bad fibroids. So I was very, very lucky. And so hopefully that gives someone out there some encouragement. Don't, just because it's a certain age really doesn't mean anything. 39 today, um, everyone's so fit and healthy and our lifestyles are so different. So 50 is so cool. Oh my God. There's some things about 50 that I could definitely say, you know what, I'm good on that. But as far as the marinade of it all, the look back and the wisdom of it all is so amazing. It's just I feel so calm and free. Um so yeah, it's a great place to be. Anyway, guys, I love you guys and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys a little bit later and we'll get into the reactions. Okay. So I'll see you guys a little bit later on this evening, like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8. Sometime I'll put up a live and I'll meet you guys a little bit later on this evening. Okay. And then we'll get into the reactions. Okay. All right, guys, take care. This was so much fun. See you later. Bye, guys.